So today I'm going on a road trip down to Portland, Texas. I'm gonna go visit Beard Gunworks, and it's gonna be a fun one. I'll see you when I get there. All right, so we are at Beard Gunworks. Hey Kyle, how you doing, man?
What's going on, dude?
So this is my first time here. Can you believe that?
Yeah, it's been a while.
I've met you through shooting matches and all that, but man, it's pretty nice.
Thank you.
So tell me what tell my viewers what you guys do here.
Well, we mainly focus in long-range precision rifles, building custom rifles, trying to get more into production stuff. We do also a lot of Cerakote, custom Cerakote work. A lot of, if you take a look at some of this stuff here, a lot of multicam, a lot of themed stuff, standard colors, all that kind of stuff, some pretty wild stuff, like I said, standard camos, colors, that kind of stuff. We do anything from rifles to handguns, cups, we've done motorcycle parts, we've done headstones, we've done, anything that you can Cerakote, man.
You also do engraving, right?
Yeah, that's another big thing. We do a lot of laser engraving, a lot of customizing stuff. So we do a lot of engraving with the tuners that you do.
That's why I'm here, because Kyle does my tuner engraving. So now you guys know where it comes from. So so engraving, tuners, anything.
Yeah, anything we can engrave. We do OEM stuff, engraved knives. We do a lot of NFA engraving, real intricate engraving as far as like 1911s, or you guys want floral work, all that kind of stuff. A lot of themed stuff. You guys might know or have seen already the Harry Potter pistol that blew up, went real famous. That was actually a piece that we did. We posted it up on social and it just went viral. I actually have one here we can take a look at later. Y'all can kind of see. But yeah. Engrave pretty much on anything.
So how does that work? So for example, so somebody wants, let's just say I want something engraved. Do I get you a file or?
So any kind of file, like a vector image, a JPEG, like a high-res JPEG, needs to be like black and white, something that doesn't have any gradient or shadow or anything like that. Or like I said, a high-res vector or any kind of vector file. And I can use my program to basically convert it over to a data file that we can use and engrave on whatever you have.
Can you guys do you guys do artwork, or they have to provide you the artwork?
Depending on what it is, we can usually do some artwork if it's some kind of vector-based.
So the best thing is they provide you a file. That would be the best way.
The easiest thing is to provide a file. If you have a logo of your company, or you have some cartoon image that you want engraved on the side of your AR-15, or some guys, they think up of something. I had a buddy of ours. His gamer tag's Atomic Donkey, right? So super cool guy. But he wanted a mule, basically, kicking up in front of like an atomic cloud. So we took the two images and basically put them together, and that made him a custom logo. It costs a little bit more, but depending on what it is and the scope of what you want, we can pretty much make almost anything.
You got a website, social media? What you got?
Yeah, redbeardgunworks.com. Also Instagram, Beard Gunworks, and the same thing, Facebook, just Beard Gunworks.
You got merch too, huh?
Merch, yep. Hats, shirts.
What's your most popular hat? Is there?
Black multicam.
That one?
Yeah. I'm always out of it. I try to keep them in stock. Man, they fly off the shelf.
Do you have one now?
I have one. I got one. That's left over for him.
All right, perfect, perfect. I'm gonna get that one. All right, man, you got all kinds of stuff. So you have these rifles here. What's the deal with them? They're used rifles? What consignments? What's the deal?
Consignments, some custom builds, a few just like bench rest style, custom hunting rifles. One we did a while back. This was from another guy, real close, good buddy of ours that did that one. Mainly we do a lot of consignment as far as just the retail side. Since we're more custom based, we don't do a whole lot of full retail, but we can get, I have some brand new ARs right now. We got some new handguns in as well. So we definitely can get you almost anything, especially if you're looking at customizing a new handgun or something like that. Glocks are the most popular. We'll get guys come in and buy a brand new Glock and then want to turn around and customize it, do a full theme pistol or stipple it and Cerakote and slide cut and all kinds of stuff.
Cool. What about, you guys do any components, reloading components?
That I do not. I don't really only do a whole lot, mainly because we don't have enough I would say space and stuff. I've got a little bit of stuff here, but so maybe as it gets further in, after the elections and all that, we'll probably start focusing more on it. But as you know, right now it's super hard to get.
So you got any primers? Any primers? What are these?
Small Magnum pistols. Probably what?
I'm a pistol shooter now.
Well,
Did you know that?
I know.
I'm a pistol shooter all of a sudden.
I heard.
Anyway,
learn from the best and start taking over the world.
Yeah, Matt threw down a challenge. All of a sudden, I had to become a pistol shooter in a week. But anyway, fun stuff. So yeah, primers are like non-existent.
That they are.
But anyway, all right. You want to show me the shop?
Yeah, man.
What is this?
So this is a rifle that we're. So we just came out with our own actions called the Mjolnir. It's all one-piece rail, lug, round bolt knob, M16 extractor, blueprinted bolt face. So we're able to do pre-fit barrels for these, so that once you buy our action, if you're not local, we can just send you a pre-fit barrel and you can put it on yourself. Right now we'll be doing full rifles featured in the Foundation Centurion stocks. The calibers available will be 308, 6.5, Creed, 6 Creed, and 223 to start out. Varying barrel lengths and stuff. We'll be using the Hawkins tank brake to start out. They'll have the Arca rail on the bottom. Most of them will come out with AW mags as well, is how we're going to run them, because the actions are cut for the AW mags, but we can also offer an AICS pattern action as well if you traditional shooters don't want to run the AW mags. But other than that, yeah, I mean, it's no scope and everything, just the rifle. We don't have a price yet. They're still kind of coming out, but that's kind of how they'll be featured. Barrels will be standard black though. So you'll be able to pretty much sell pre-fits for your action? Yes, yeah. So you'll be able to go onto our website, buy a pre-fit barrel for the action as you burn one out, or if you want to swap calibers as well, you can get a 223 bolt. If you have a 6.5 Creed, then you can just swap barrels and swap bolt, and then change out to a different caliber. So what if somebody wanted a pre-fit barrel machine for a easy tuner, for example? We provide that service so that we can get, whether it be the flat or the standard straight tuner or the tapered tuner as well, we can get it. I think it's a minimal charge. I think we charge an extra $75 or $100 to do it, but we've done quite a few of them, so we can get them outfitted for that. There you go. Awesome. That's a good service, because a lot of people, as you can imagine, that's kind of the holdback, and you guys recognize that. You guys, you're a competitor shooter yourself, so you guys understand exactly what the shooters go through. Yeah, it definitely helps them. It's something that I think is going to get really popular, so I probably expect to see a lot more of that and that service to come through here. We might even start offering it out the gate with the barrels as well. Yeah, awesome. Let's go in the back. All right, this is our laser station. We got a laser from San Antonio Laser Engraving. Went and took their class. It was well worth the investment. Lets us do, all kinds of stuff. Here's some tuners that we do. We can do all kinds of stuff, like some brass on some bullets. We've got test cups. We got mags. We got all kinds of stuff, that we can do. All kinds of stuff all over mags. All kinds of stuff. Basically just chalk it up right here, focus it. We go ahead and start lasering. We can also toss it on our rotary, so we can do stuff like these tuners. We can do, like I said, Yeti cups and stuff like that. We don't do a whole lot of Yetis because they take forever to kind of get set up right. We do a lot of knives. Like I said, we mark our barrels and stuff anytime we do pre-fits, anytime we do a full custom rifle. And we have to put our Red Beard Gunworks, Portland, Texas, the caliber, our QC number on it for our internal control, so we know what batch it was from, the barrel, all that. Makes it real easy to mark everything, though. And then over here we've got 2 ovens, one pretty big oven so that we can do, we can do a motorcycle or bicycle frame. We've done wheels before, all kinds of stuff, but it's real nice to be able to do like big stocks like this foundation so that we can just toss it in there and have the room for it. But let me show y'all a cool little project, two cool projects that we're working on right now. So first one is a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle theme one for a customer of ours. So we lasered engraved the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle on the side here, a little piece of pizza, Casey Jones, all the weapons for the guys up there, their logo, and of course Shredder right here. It's almost done. It's last thing is Cerakote. We're going to distress it a little bit more and then reassemble, and then it'll be good to go. And then of course the famous Harry Potter pistol I was talking about. So this is a little bit different one here. This was done on a 48 instead of a Glock 19, so we had to change up the design a little bit to get some of the pieces to fit in. But it's a 3-color Cerakote, burnt bronze, a titanium, and then a black distress over it. And we still got to do the slide and everything, but we've had a lot of requests for this guy once we did the first one. We've just seen him come flooding in. I'm real proud of this guy right here, though.
Awesome. Yeah, that looks pretty cool.
Yeah,
you do that with a laser?
Yeah. So we do all the engraving here with the laser. We prep the Glock. We basically sand down the original texture so that we have a nice smooth surface to start. Then we chalk it up under the laser. We do the outline. I sit down and I design the images of how it's going to be placed. And then we basically cut it. Takes about 5 passes to get to the depth that we want. Can't go too deep, because if you go too deep you can damage the frame. It also makes it too weak to where it won't function. It could be dangerous. So you can only go so deep on these, but it still brings out a crazy level of detail on everything though.
Yeah, that looks cool.
Yeah. Alright, and then this is where all the magic happens as far as for our custom rifles and stuff like that. I don't know how to run it, but Ryan, my business partner, his hands are magic when he's running this bad boy right here, making all the guns shoot like lasers. We've got big things planned, and just have to wait and see.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Is there a weight for your rifles? Because I know they're popular at
right now. 6 to 8 weeks is what we quote on everything. It just depends what the build is. I quote 6 to 8 once we get all the parts. Mainly just because, our racks usually stay full throughout. In the hunting season right now, obviously right before, we had a bunch of rifles getting dropped off before then. But usually it stays around there. We're trying to get it faster to where it's about 3 to 4. We want to turn it out to about 2 to 3 too, but I think it's a little bit quick. So we're down here in Portland, Texas, close to Corpus Christi, right on the coast, about 2 hours south of San Antonio, 2 hours north of Brownsville. Beautiful, come down, visit us, stop by the shop, check it out. Like I said, you also check out our website, redbeardgunworks.com, or Instagram and Facebook. That's a real popular one, especially Instagram, because we post everything that we do as far as all the new projects, work in progress, and also just, competition, stuff like that, stuff outside the shop, everything like that.
All right, man. I appreciate it.
Thanks
for the tour.
Yes, sir.